Hello, Renee Flamont here. You guys, I keep getting this comment, and it is when you are hopeful that your narcissist is going to change, that you hang on to the idea that they can change. Just 3 days ago, somebody said to me, but they can change if they want to. Some can. Some people can change if they want to. Sure, absolutely, it happens all the time. But what is the first thing that you have to have in order to change? A desire to change, a willingness to see something in yourself. It's not enough that, even if it's healthy people, your partner says, I want you to get to be more open with people. Maybe you're shy and you're all right with that and you don't want to change it. And there's nothing wrong with that. But if you are a shy person and you want to break, you'd probably seek some kind of counseling or help to help you along, right? They give you exercises, you get through it, maybe, hopefully for you, if that's your thing. I'm just thinking of an example. But the point is, there's got to be something that means enough to you that you want to go try to change it. I don't care how much you cry, scream, yell, threaten to leave, divorce, pardon me, ever. They're not motivated to change to make us feel better. And they are never going to be motivated to change because they looked inward and saw some area in which self-improvement would be so welcomed. I'm trying to get you to the beginning of why people change and make you understand the first reason that they can never and will not ever change. They don't think they're broken. They know there's something off. They never quite connect to people in the same way somebody with empathy does. They can't. It's impossible. They can't love the same way. They move through people. I think of them slithering through life like a snake. Their groups change and they go over here, then they do this for a life and then this for a living, and it's like slithering. That's how I picture them. I don't know why I just slithered for so long, but you're welcome. I'm serious. I want you to understand, because when I hear people holding on for hope, it breaks my heart. And I have to say, well, listen, sure, healthy people can change because they have a reason and a need. A narcissist person is not thinking they're broken. And my next video, Wednesday's video, is about therapy, because I'll tell you how they even try to win at therapy. So you might say, well, he agreed to come with me. Did he? Why do you think that your narcissist agreed to go to therapy with you? You think that inside they're thinking that they really want, No, it was a court order. It was an ultimatum by you. It was a really strong suggestion from another male friend that he looks up to maybe and wants to be like because he was in therapy. There could be a lot of weird reasons, but it's not the self-evolution that you're hoping. They can't change, and that is something typical that you'd hear from a narcissist or a bully, as I've recently been highlighting with the current series of shorts being posted with the blue t-shirt. I was on a rant because I saw a bullying thing online, and that's what that series of shorts is about. They're running, like now I'll be doling them out. But to hear, I don't need to be fixed. I'm not broken. There's nothing wrong with me. It was the restaurant's fault, or your fault, or my mother's fault, or my father's fault, or my siblings' fault, or the world's fault, or the weather's fault. It's never their fault. Right? Like, in other words, I can list my faults. I know where I've erred, and I'm the first to go, I'm so sorry. That wasn't the proper way for me to handle that, and and let me look at why I did that, and can I behave differently in the future? I'm always doing that. A narcissist isn't self-reflecting one iota. Any improvement they try to make is an outward thing so that they can improve the grandiose version that they have of themselves. When someone is so far into their own land of rules and then they're completely blind to their truth of how they behave towards others, there's nothing that you, we would ever do to make them see. And I had somebody say that to me years ago about a peripheral narcissist. And the person said, Renee, they will never ever see. They will never ever hear you. You will never reach them. They will never feel what you're trying to make them feel. Best you move on and forget about it. And I was like, I don't understand, because I didn't understand this concept of this video today. I kept saying, but how can they not see? If I put it there, how can a person not see? And this person said, I see and you see, they're never going to see. And we didn't have the language for it, but now we have the language for it. We didn't, me and this other person in this conversation. But this is what they're talking about when they say narcissists will not change. They won't see. And they will have, no one could make them see, even a therapist. Even if they're versed in this disorder, the narcissist will leave the session being like, we'll talk about the therapy next time, but oh yeah, that's not going to make them see either. They will have justification for every move they make. And now that I've learned this with certainty, it makes it very easy to not even engage in the tiniest bit. It will not help. So a switch went off in my brain. Oh, it won't do anything? Oh, I've been knocking myself out for all these years and it's not going to do anything? I am heretofore uninterested in hearing anything somebody of this type has to say. Ever. About any topic or issue at any time ever again. There's zero trust. You can't believe a word that comes out of their mouth. Nothing is of pure intent. At least the people I have in my mind, or they're not. No. And again, we'll talk about it Wednesday. They'll lie to the therapist. They will swear on their mother's lives. They will swear on their children's lives to prove that they're not lying. There's nothing wrong with them. You can believe in me. You can trust me. I'm not broken. You're the one that's paranoid. I swear on my mother's life. I swear on my kids' lives. Mine did. Yeah. Yeah. Can you imagine? And you might say, well, if he doesn't believe, well, he presented himself as Catholic with a shrine in the bedroom set up with crosses and holy water, and he would do this every day and look at his dead relatives. So he's portraying himself as an extremely devout Catholic. But I swear on my mother, I swear on I can't even say the sentence, may my kids blank of blank. Like, of something bad. Yeah. Can you imagine? I won't even say the word out loud, Lord. And I was shocked, but people do that. They'll sell their story. I got off topic. They don't think they're broken. And these kinds of people, that is a rotten to the core kind of person who will say and do anything to sell their story to themselves or anybody else, including ignore any truth about themselves that they may need to be fixed. I mean, I just want you to really think about if you think that your narcissist really has any designs on changing. Let's get into the therapy one. I'll see you Wednesday.